here and to be sharing a bit about X39, the product itself, the company, and the movement that we are a part of. It's super exciting. And so I want to thank you for your attention. You might be here just learning about the product for the first time. Perhaps you've been on it for a little while. Maybe you're just getting started and sharing with some people because you can't help it, because that's what happens. But no, wherever you are, I'm here to really express all the different things that you're going to want to learn just as an overview. You're going to be learning a bit more about the patch, what it does for the body, the cutting edge technology and how that works, a little bit about the founder and the science and the patents, the company itself, LifeWave, and what it means to be a brand partner, the plan itself, some of the just like high level view of that, the possibilities for you, and of course, the perfect way to get started as a customer, as a brand partner, as somebody who wants to take this a little ways or a lot of ways. So we're going to kind of cover all of these things together. And I'm going to be sharing screen in just a moment. I just wanted to share also that this is any presentation that I'm doing here around the product, around the science and what it's doing in the body is just for educational purposes only and for invitational purposes only. I'm not here to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent anything in terms of the education that I'm giving you. I'm just here to enhance the experience, the knowledge that you would need to make decisions for yourself to move forward again, either with the product or with this opportunity that we have here tonight. So thank you for your attention and for bringing your energy here tonight. I super appreciate it. And we're going to go ahead and get started with screen share. I'm going to share, first of all, before I get going, I want to share with you guys about kind of our weekly schedule and what we have going on for you to plug into and to share with other people. So first and foremost, we have, of course, our weekly schedule where we're doing this call every Monday and Wednesday evening at this time, same station, same all of these things. And it's also being live streamed on YouTube. And then we also have on Wednesdays, just prior to this call, we just did a call that is not on this slide yet. We'll get that added to the slide, which is for people that are just getting started and actually sharing the opportunity a little bit with other people, or sharing the product with other people, I should say, and what it means to just kind of get started and getting into what I'll talk about later, which is a level of called manager, which is basically a way to help start getting your products paid for and move up into other ranks in the marketing plan. So that call happens every Wednesday. So it's basically about launching. And it's right before this call. And then we have Saturday business building calls and other calls as well. So you're going to want to get plugged in with our team. And so this is really important too. Take a screenshot of this if you would. Make sure that if you are actually, here as a brand partner, make sure you're part of our Facebook group, because we post all of the events and we want to celebrate people as they move through different places, different ranks in the marketing plan, and we can answer your questions and give you education on that Facebook group. Make sure you have joined that Quantum Field Team group as well to subscribe to YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, definitely hit subscribe and like and notify yourself for upcoming events that you want to be a part of or that you want to share with other people. Of course, I'm going to talk about the other two slides, or the other two spots that are here on the screen that you see, startx39.com, which is all about the product, and also build331.com, which is all about this opportunity to be able to share with other people and, again, move through the marketing plan from just making a few dollars here and there to going all the way to full freedom. So we'll talk a little bit about that as well. So moving forward, I want to share, why are you listening to me today, right? Optimum health and wellness can be yours. And it is time for that, right? With this new approach to improving the way your body fosters the flow of energy in your body for all kinds of improvements. Yes, strength, stamina, and so much more that I'm going to talk about. And I get really excited about this. So I might start talking a little faster. Let me say this. When you change the energy flow in your body, it changes everything. It's a very quantum thing. And what do I mean by quantum? I mean, it's non-linear. It's like the environment changes and everything in your body can change because of the environment. You put a fish in dirty water, see how that fish is going to do, right? That unique little fish is going to have all kinds of different unique little ailments because of that dirty water in the environment. Well, the same thing happens to us. And so if we can change the environment and the flow of energy in that environment, it can change everything. And that is truly a nonlinear thing. So you'll see also some similarities in the difference between linear and nonlinear as we move through this with not only the product, but also with the business. And basically we're talking epigenetics here. We're talking about, again, change the outside, and the inside changes on multiple levels. So strength, stamina, and beyond, absolutely big changes. So question is, have you been patched yet? Because we're talking about elevating, activating, and regenerating every cell in your body. So let me talk about these two types of cells that you need to understand. Well, you don't need to know anything. I want you to know there's two kinds of cells in the body. We have cells that can become anything, shape-shifting cells that are like universal, and they're called pluripotent cells. And these cells can literally become whatever they need to become to replicate and build different types of tissues and so on, or to switch and become these different types of tissues and organs and so on. So we have universal pluripotent cells that become anything in the body. These are the ones that we're born with, that we're loaded with when we're young. And of course, as we're forming our bodies, because we need to have tissues, we need to have lung cells and skin cells and hair cells and bone cells and all the different cells to build our body. Then there's also differentiated cells. These are cells that have been differentiated into these specific types of cells, like skin cells, bone cells, and so on. So some of them can become anything, and the others have already been specialized or differentiated into something. And here's the cool magic, is that skin cells, the cells on your skin, can actually be reverted back into the universal pluripotent cells when the environment, the epigenetics, are set up right. Okay, so this is a little geeky, but I just want you to know that, because there's a difference between these cells, and I'm going to tell you why this is important. So have you been patched yet? Hopefully you have. So why would you consider this patch? Okay, so this is an activation patch, this little phototherapy patch. I'll talk about how that works. But why would you even be interested in that? Because the fewer these universal cells that we have circulating in the body, the faster that we age and the slower that we heal. Now, why are we aging so fast? Because we have toxicity in our food, in our air, in our water. We also have it in our mind, okay? Please don't forget the mind. We're going to talk about the mind a little bit later, but this is huge, especially right now with what's happening in the world. And the imbalances in the body can also very much affect the stresses and the way the mind is functioning. So the faster we age, the slower that we heal. And we're aging faster because of all of these factors I'm telling you about. And what's happening is that not only are we like having these symptoms of aging, but just naturally by age of 30, we only have half of these universal cells that are circulating in the body that can help us heal and regenerate and so on. By age 60, we've lost almost all activity in these cells. They just like lay dormant. And why do they lay dormant? Because as all of these stressors are coming into the body, the epigenetics, again, the medium around every cell, is signaling the cell to shut down because it's compromised. We need energy flow to wake them back up again. So how does that happen? Well, this little patch, this little magic patch, how this works is it creates a specific frequency in the body that produces copper peptides. They're considered the holy grail of anti-aging. The crystals that are inside of this little patch, it's just organic crystals in here. It's a phototherapy patch. It's non-transdermal. It's not putting any chemical or anything into your body except a specific frequency of light back into the body. And I'll show you how that works in a second. These little nanocrystals that are in here are just activated to reflect back a specific frequency that tells your body to produce this tripeptide called GHK, copper peptides. Just write that down, copper peptides. And what happens when you first put this patch on in the first 24 to 48 hours, thousands of your genes, we're talking 1/3 of your genome, 1/3 of your genome goes from that dormant state to waking up and actually resetting to a younger, healthier state. And that we're talking wake up. This is a glow up. And this reactivates your universal cells, those pluripotent ones that can become anything as well. Those ones that lie dormant that are creating all of this premature aging. Holy moly. So what happens is you put this little patch on, it traps the body heat on your skin. Your body emits this heat and it hits the crystals and it comes back to the skin in a very specific frequency. And it's designed very specifically to create this tripeptide. It's signaled to do that, just like when you go outside in the sunshine and your body is signaled to produce vitamin D. It's what it needs. You need that sunlight in your eyes, especially early morning, late night, or like not late night, but towards the evening. So amazing for you to produce what you need. This does the same type of thing specific to this tripeptide that declines at the exact same level as these universal cells. So when GHK and GHK copper peptides go down, so too do these pluripotent cells and our ability to heal and regenerate our body. They go down the same. So if we can elevate that with this little patch, can you imagine what's going to happen? We're going to talk about that. So it's a very, very cool technology. It's just based in phototherapy. It's light therapy. It's called photobiomodulation, which just means changing your body's chemistry with light. We're not putting chemistry to change chemistry. We're not eating something different. We don't have to change our diet. We don't do any of that. We don't rub anything on our skin. We're not putting anything into the skin. It's literally a signal for your body to produce that. And let me tell you this too. When you go out in the sunshine, are you going to produce more vitamin D than you need? Of course not. You're getting the opportunity for your body to make what it needs because it has what it needs to make what it needs. Same thing with this patch. Your body's only going to make as much of these universal cells and elevate as much as it needs to with the frequency. And I'll show you how to wear it in a minute. So phototherapy it's ancient, right? I mean, you can see the slide here. Ancient Greeks have been using this through colored light to change the body and our health for thousands of years. And the science around this now has been, it's over 100 years old, that phototherapies absolutely can make a difference. People are using red lights and blue lights and all kinds of things to change the chemistry of their body and youth, to do some youthing. So how do you wear it? So you just take a little backing off this patch, right? It's pretty simple. It's a little sticker. It's like a little Band-Aid. And you put it on your body in these two little spots behind the neck or below the belly, but below the belly button. These are just where all of our studies are done, but you can wear it really anywhere because it works with the skin. So you can put it close to a wound or close to somewhere you want to heal or what have you. It doesn't really matter where you wear it, but this is where they did all the studies. Nonetheless, you wear it for 12 hours on, and then you take it off, throw it away, and you rest for 12 hours, just like the sunshine. And I say, just put your patches next to your toothbrush. Hopefully you brush your teeth twice a day. You want to put it on in the morning and take it off at night. Now, if you put this on and you find yourself tired or a little bit, like you're really starting to feel it start to go to work, by all means, you can take it off sooner and then put it on the next day, maybe wear it a little bit less and titrate your way up to a full 12 hours. That's totally fine. If it makes you sleepy, you can wear it at night for a while until you re-regulate. It goes to work so fast in the body. I don't know how it's going to show up for you. And it's important that you work with it if that's the case. Like you might have some like miracles story that happens. You might feel nothing. You might feel like, like you're tired. I don't know. But I think it's important that you understand that there's so many different ways this can show up, but we know it works. And we have so much science to show it's working that when you look into that on a site that I'm going to show you in a minute, I'll just say it now, startx39.com. Startx39.com has all the information. You're going to want to work with it. And the more you feel it, the more you needed it is kind of the way I see it, Anyway, so take it off after 12 hours, discard, repeat, just rinse and repeat, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. And you can wear more than one at a time, especially if you're going in, if you want like a big jump, you can wear more than one. I actually have some people that just wear two for their first month and then move on to the next, especially when they buy our wholesale silver pack where they have extra patches on hand. They're like, I'm going to wear two of them. I'm going to wear them on both spots and get as much of this stuff going as possible if they feel compromised. And that's fine too. The important thing is that you just drink a lot of water because your body will want to detox out the things that it doesn't want anymore because antioxidants are going to go up. I'll show you what's going to happen when you start wearing this. And you're going to want to have a lot of water in the body, lots of hydration to be able to move out and eliminate the things that no longer want to be there. And now that you have the ability to get rid of them, you can do that. So GHK and GHK copper peptides are what are proven to be elevated. They're unbelievable. And this phototherapy patch completely will rise both of these. And let's talk about what's going to happen. And this is clinically proven. We have so many studies. It's just awesome. But the coolest part is that it's also proven to rise these universal pluripotent cells, the ones that regenerate, rebuild. And if you don't have enough of them, they can revert your skin, differentiated skin cells back into more, so that we actually not only reactivate and wake up the ones that we still have left, but you can produce more over time, which we're talking age reversal now. So let's get into what's going to happen when you start sticking these on you. Okay, the immediate effect, people using this will experience elevation in antioxidants and a decrease in inflammation. So let's talk about that for a quick second. Antioxidants, the main antioxidant we're talking about is glutathione. Glutathione is our core, biggest, most important naturally produced antioxidant, which helps us to release toxins from our cells, those very cells that can actually stay trapped and make us even hold weight, can start to be released. Drink a lot of water. So that's a huge one. And you can't take glutathione. It needs to be produced by the body. You can't take a supplement for it. You can inject it if you want, just like you can try to inject all kinds of universal cells, right? The pluripotent cells that people pull out of their bone marrow and pull out of umbilical cords and spin it out of their blood like PRP and try to put it all in these places. You can try to do that too, but your body knows how to do it intelligently and perfectly and to the exact amount that you need when you have GHK copper peptides elevated naturally. It's amazing. Okay, so let's talk inflammation really quickly. What are some of the symptoms of inflammation? We have chronic inflammation everywhere. It's like the foundation of metabolic syndrome, of heart issues and blood pressure issues and pain and swelling. I mean, it's just, autoimmune issues. Inflammation is like the cause of everything. So for that to go down in your first 24 to 48 hours, immediately when you start wearing this patch, I'm excited to see how that shows up for you. Really excited. Okay, so let's talk about what you can expect. Most often, especially within the first 30 days, which is when this is guaranteed. Of course, if you are a preferred customer, it can be guaranteed even longer for people that are committed to 3 months of being a preferred customer. It's incredible. More energy overall. You're going to notice likely in the first day, but just a nice much more even energy. It's not like a amped up type of an energy, but using it daily will absolutely create more energy in the mitochondria. This is what wakes up your cells. This is what wakes up the universal cells. And it happens immediately. I don't know where that's going to go to work for you specifically. It's going to go to your weakest point, your loudest issue in your body is going to get addressed first, and the intelligence of your body knows what that is. So I don't know if it's going to be energy that you feel right away, but it will absolutely add energy to your cells. Better sleep is one of the most common things that people feel right away. And this was one of my things as well. Using it daily leads to an improvement in not only the quality of the sleep, but we're talking deeper, longer sleep, more dreams, which means that you're getting into that really deep last phase of sleep. So yes, keep a journal next to your bed, and maybe you can learn from your dreams as well. Dramatic pain relief. This is not I can't guarantee this is going to happen in your first 3 days, but oh my gosh, the things that we hear around pain is just incredible. Whether it's the first thing that needs to go and it's tied to that inflammation in the very beginning. I mean, some people feel it immediately, or it might take 30 days. It might take a little bit longer. Again, your body is so unique, but oh my gosh, like the reduction in pain can be so significant for people who've been suffering for a really long time. And again, depending on the cause and what's loudest in your body, let's just give it a good go and let's see what happens and track that. Wrinkle reduction. This one got me really excited because, I like anti-aging. So activating these universal cells, again, rebuilding, repairing, and regenerating is going to change so much in the skin. And so over 4 to 12 weeks, we're looking at collagen going up. Now, collagen is not just in your skin. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your whole body. It builds your bones and your joints and like everything, right? So for people are drinking it, they're doing everything to get collagen in their body. This is amazing what happens in the increase in collagen with this activated, or what this activates in the body. So over 4 to 12 week period, you start to really notice a huge difference. So I encourage anybody who's just getting started on the patches, take a picture of your face from the front, from both sides, take a picture of your neck, and then any scars in the body, because those might change as well. We'll get to that in a second. And start paying attention on a scale of 1 to 10. We have this really cool tracking form. It's a health benefits tracker. You'll find it on startx39.com. I'll get to that in a minute. But start tracking all these different things, because you don't know how it's going to show up for you. And it's so broad, and there's so many ways it can show up. You really want to be looking in every arena and not just hanging on to the one thing that you think is loudest for you, because again, your body's going to undo in its own order. So sports performance is another big one, especially as we get older. People are reporting at age 50 and above that they're feeling like they're in their 20s. The stamina is amazing. I live here close to Lake Tahoe, and the skiers out here and the golf, it's like skiing and then golfing or pickleball. That's what everybody's doing here. And the skiers are just like, oh, they're complaining about their knees like you wouldn't believe. And it's just like, wait till you see the stamina on these high elevation mountains. And it's just incredible, the sports performance. I just can't say enough about that. Scar reduction, I mentioned scars to take a picture of those, because this last phase of healing in scar or the scars, and it's called remodeling. It's when the scar itself kind of gets into that softened, more even looking tone. And this is internally as well. So this remodeling phase is so rarely even achieved. I had this with a dog bite on my lip when I was 6 years old. You'd think I have enough of these universal cells to replace, and fix that. I started using this patch, and I actually had a softening and a lightening of that scar on my lip, like, at age 50. Like, what? It's incredible what the body can do. Just incredible. Wound healing. Okay, we're talking 3 times faster wound healing. Like, it's not saying it right here, but I have that on another slide. 3 times faster wound healing. I mean, who's going in for surgery that or who's just got hurt? You want to be wearing this patch for sure. Clinical research has proven that the elevation of the GHK copper peptides causes these universal cells to elevate, producing growth factors, keywords, growth factors, leading to a dramatic increase of wound healing. So this is huge in supporting that. And again, growth factors, we're going to talk about that industry in a minute. I was mentioning how people are extracting these, trying to get these growth factors out of your bone marrow and out of your adipose tissue, out of your blood. I mean, placenta, through umbilical cords, like everywhere. They're trying to pull out these universal cells and re-inject them in the hair and like in the scalp and in the face and in the body and at your knees and in the pain, and trying to change the environment around the issue in order to get a better result, to get the growth factors there to help regenerate, repair, rebuild, and do all that healing. This patch literally will help this happen naturally. It helps your body do this naturally. It is beautiful. Okay, youth renewal and age reversal both are part of that gene reset that happens in the first 24 to 48 hours. Do you know how much I love to gift people just 2 patches and just say, I'm going to reset your genome, like a third of your genome in the next 24 to 48 hours. Here, try this out. I put it in a little envelope, and I'm like, just wear them. I don't know if you're going to feel it or not. I don't know, but I know this is happening, and I want you to learn about it while you're trying it out. And I'll call you in a couple of days. Like, that's how I share this product. Like, I get so excited for the gift of what this does just by resetting these genes. It's incredible. And so you can take like a little peek here at some of these pictures. You can also see hair regrowth is very common. It's not one of our studies, but it's extremely common. I had a whole new like layer of hair at 3 weeks. Like, I couldn't believe it. I didn't think I was even thinning, but with the recent, pandemic and all the things, like, there's so many people who've lost hair. Like, this is huge to be able to start to repair the body, rebuild the body, and boost it up for whatever else is coming this fall, or this winter. But some other pictures here for you to take a look at. I wanted to just share really quickly. I mentioned this in the beginning about brain health. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, like, the autonomic nervous system, this is your fight or flight response. This is cortisol, your parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. We are so taxed. We are so imbalanced There's so much happening in the world that the stressors, I mean, inflation, like all the things in the world are affecting our ability to handle this, as well as our health is affecting our ability to handle this. What this patch can help to induce when these peptides go up is a rebalancing of the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. We have brain mapping studies that will blow your mind. Again, start X39.com, look into these studies. The coherence of the left and right hemisphere of the brain, of the autonomic nervous system coming into balance, like we're talking less triggered. Like if people are less triggered by things and lower the stress, we're either in stress or we're in flow, right? Who doesn't want to be in flow? We heal in flow. We can't heal in stress. We have to lower and bring that into balance in order for the body to heal. Well, we see this in the brain. People, cognition goes up, left, right hemisphere comes into balance, and the heart and the brain, literally your heart rate variability comes into balance as well. As you can tell, I'm a total geek about the science. Guys, like seriously, I don't care if I feel it or not. I know this is happening in the body and I love this science. It's incredible. It's incredible. But I've had like 5 things happen. I didn't expect anything. So I understand and know that this really does make a difference. So that's the most important thing. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the company and the business, because when you have a product that does all this, honestly, how do you not tell people about it? Whether I even felt it or not, I mean, I literally was just like, I have to tell people about this. I could see what it was going to do in my body. And I just was like, how do I not share? I'm not saying that you have to. I'm just saying, like, how do you not share? So you can have all these benefits and so much more because we can elevate this simple peptide, which I say is simple. It took him 10 years and millions of dollars to figure out the exact compound of these organic crystals to create that signal for the body to do that. That's no small feat. It looks like a little Band-Aid. It looks like a Band-Aid. It's magical, magical, magical. And this absolutely affects your body's innate ability to heal in a completely non-invasive, non-chemical, safe and effective, totally less than a cup of coffee versus those therapies I was talking about, which are thousands and thousands of dollars, highly regulated, and not even available in the United States in most cases. Yeah, you can do this on your own with this technology. So startx39.com. I've mentioned it a few times already. This is all the education around the product. It doesn't capture anyone's information or do any kind of feedback or anything like with that person. We've created this as a team so you can share this information with people and they can get back with you, or you can get back with the person who sent you to this video, to this broadcast today, and learn how to get started yourself. But this is the site with all the education. It comes in every form, short video all the way to deep research, soup to nuts. It's all here just about this product. I absolutely love it. And I encourage that you write this down and that you go here. This is your resource to learn about it and to share about it. So real briefly, David Schmidt is our CEO and inventor. He's a 2-time recipient of the Advanced Technology Award from the International Hall of Fame. This man is brilliant and he's got a heart of gold and he's so forward thinking. This is truly a technology company. This is a nanotechnology. This patch, I'm telling you, this is not anything like you've seen. It's the nanotechnology, but you don't have to plug it in. It's not putting frequencies out into the room or any of that stuff. In fact, it'll probably help balance some of that. Amazing. This man has such vision. And he's got over 130 patents. I mean, he's patent crazy. He protects all of his intellectual property. This has been patented for 20 years. It's a 20-year patent on this product. Nobody can touch it. I think we're in year 17 right now. So great time. So check out this company that he's produced here. Just about 20-year-old company, almost. And it's gone from 20 million to 320 million in the last 3 years since this came out, because it's that good and people love it. They can't stop talking about it and they use it and they stay on it. And look at that difference. 20 million, 20-year-old company. And in the last 3 years, it went to 320 million. What does that mean? Amazing. 30% growth we had in 1 month this last summer. So the trajectory is going straight up. Tons of opportunity here, huge opportunity here, but it is not a brand new company. Do we know how fast brand new companies go down? They go down, unfortunately, way too fast, way too fast. This one is here to stay. We are open in over 75 countries. You can do business worldwide. This technology, as I mentioned, is patented. It's not a Me Too product. There's nothing like it on the market. You might see people trying to copy, can't touch it, and it's patented. The beauty is we are not asking people to change their lifestyle when they wear this patch. We're not asking you to change your lifestyle. You stick it on, you take it off. You stick it on, you take it off. Can I say it again? You stick it on, you take it off. Literally. Can you lose weight? Can it change your skincare regime? Can it change the supplements that you take? Can it change the quality of your hair? 100%. All of these things can be changed with this patch. You might actually save money not having to use as many of those other things, but we're not in direct competition with them. We have a beautiful, innovative, and effective product. It's amazing. Now, I've talked a little bit about the industry, the biologics industry. All I can say is these different therapies, they're exosomes and stem cells and PRP and which is platelet-rich plasma, and all these different therapies are, again, to pull out growth factors and then put them back in the body to try to change the environment around the issues to get a result of healing, of repairing, regenerating, rebuilding. That's what they're trying to do. And it's very effective. It's a very hugely growing, effective industry. The problem is it's not always effective. What you're getting isn't always what you think you're getting. It's highly, highly regulated. You can't do most of these therapies in the United States. And let's say you're pulling stuff out of your own body, which is legal in the United States, pull out your blood, spin it to get these growth factors. You're only getting the amount of these growth factors that you have in your blood. Most of them are dormant. So if you're going to use these therapies, great. If you have the money to do it, we're talking thousands of dollars, or if you can fly out of the country and get them done. I'll tell you what, if they're going to pull it out of you, make sure you're wearing this patch first. Make sure you've activated the ones that the growth factors and the cells you have, grow some more so you could actually get something out of it. I'm telling you, you can work with them together. It's amazing. But most people can't afford that. It's a huge industry. You can absolutely do this on your own. The industry is going from 200 million to an expected 30 billion. So the timing is absolutely right, not only for you personally to be on the products, to help your body to regenerate and heal and do all the things, but also to take a peek at this opportunity. Look at what's happening in the world right now. Who doesn't need some other opportunity? Not everybody does, but a lot of people do. And I want you to know you're in such good hands with this company and with this product. It just stands alone. The industry's in place, the product's in place, the science is in place, the longevity of the company is in place. It's all in place. So now might be the time to make a move. I don't know. Maybe you just want to get the product for a little bit less for yourself by sharing with a few people. Maybe you just have a heart to serve and you just want to extend this out to people you love, which is, I say just, like, that's why I do this. I want people to get better. I care nothing more than people's human potential. I want to help in any way I can for people to get to the next level. And this product is next level. It's like a glow up. So what are the possibilities for you? You can, like I said, maybe get your products for a little bit less, get them paid for, maybe another source of income that can start to take away, something else that you're doing. Maybe you don't have a source of income. Maybe you actually just want more time. I say just want. Maybe you want more time freedom. Maybe you have a passion that you don't have an ability to do. And if you have the finances to do that, it can fund that. Maybe it's just in perfect alignment with who you are and what you want to do in the world. Maybe you want to create absolute, total freedom and take away all work and be home and be able to be with your family or yourself, whatever. For me, again, I just want to help people with their human potential. And I have massive rituals for myself to be able to stay home and to have time to do my meditation and my workouts and my walks and my journaling and all my reading, all the things that I love to do. I have huge numbers of rituals and I need time for that. And so this opportunity to be able to share this product can meet you exactly where you are. It can grow with you and can become a total absolute freedom. And what that is for you is so unique and so valid and so like invited. You just bring whatever size vision you have, and we can help build that as you go along. No expectation. You come in with whatever size vision, and we have the systems and the product and the company in the right industry at the right time to meet you there and help you get there. And that is what's so exciting. And our team has put together build331.com for this reason, to help you go from zero to anywhere you want to go with seamlessly. I mean, every resource you need is here. This is our team website, build331.com, step 1 through 9. I think it's 9. We have much more around the compensation plan, about the product. We have exactly what to do if you decide you want to share this with people. We can get you connected there. We've got videos like crazy to help train. I've got a couple of videos in there too, where I go much more in depth around the systems, around the marketing plan and the compensation plan. This is absolutely, make sure you're plugged into this if you're already in the business or you're looking to join the business. Huge. So getting started, let's just talk about getting started. Again, you might just be here learning about the product for the first time. So the product itself sells for 1 month supply for $150. And as a representative with that $150, of course, there's a retail profit that is kicked back to you if you decide to get somebody else on this product, which is beautiful. But you can get started on the product for $150, which is a whole lot less than any of those other therapies we talked about. But what I like to do is to offer this usually with almost everybody. I say, well, you can buy it for $150, or you can buy 3 for the price of 2 with our silver pack. This is our first brand partnership level, and it gives you 3 of these for $299. And along with every pack that's sold is also a basically a retail profit, or like a little commission that goes with it. So just linear pay would be you sell this wholesale or retail, and there's a little something that goes to the person who helped to educate and help that person get started. And then there's also some point value that goes to these 77 points with each of these packs that are sold, and that will matter when I talk about something in a minute. The other ways that you can get started is as a business builder. If you think you're going to share this with more people and you'd like to promote and make more than $100 a week, then by all means, you want to come in at gold or upgrade yourself to gold, which is 5 sleeves, 5 packs, plus another half that you get, like another one of our other patches that you can certainly try, which is just a bonus. It's beautiful. And then you're set to go to be able to promote. If you are a serious business builder, or you have a network of people, or you see the vision for this, or you have a storefront and you want to retail them out of your store, many different circumstances where you want to get the larger pack, which is we call it the business builder pack. But I've actually gotten some couples started on this because they know they really want to get it, and they want to get it for the best price. It's only $84 a sleeve when you buy it in the bulk of 19 sleeves. But if you are looking to do the business, it's a great way to be able to, again, have some product to sell, have product to sample, to get the best for prices for yourself. And you also are qualified to be able to earn the highest commissions back when you sell another, let's say I come in at that level and I have somebody else come in at that level. It only takes three people for, you have like a 90-day window for if I just get 3 people to come in at that same level with me, I've made my entire investment back. And it's not limited with that. Like literally $500 for every person who comes in at that level, it could be yours. And so if you want to make your money back and then some, then come in at the diamond level and duplicate that, for other people. If you have people in your network that you think are going to want to share this with their crew, or if you have a storefront, perfect way to come in with that diamond pack. So much more on this on build331.com. Step 8, the compensation plan. Learn about it. Definitely want to learn about that. So this is basically how you get started. You can start at any level that's comfortable, and very, very simple. There's a couple of other options there, but not really necessary to go into here for sake of time. What I want to say, though, is I mentioned a point value, and there is a point value with every one of these sold. And so if you do come in as a brand partner with one of those kits, the 3-pack, 5-pack, 19-pack, the points are all going to get collected into a left team and a right team, because when you decide to start sharing with people, we have 2 teams. That's all we do is build 2 teams. And so the goal is really to kind of create just like our standard sort of like you get to this level and then duplicate that is just 2 people on your left side and 2 people on your right side, 2 people on each team. And everything that every kit, or, every one of these that they sell, everyone that moves, because we have a product that works, everyone that goes out has a point value that goes into these like sort of buckets, and 77 points on each team that just keeps adding in. And then when you reach a certain ratio, it kicks out a commission. So this is a second way that we get paid. So we first get paid linearly. We sell a pack or we sell to retail profit and we get paid. This way, we collect a bunch of points, you get to a certain ratio, and then you get kicked out a commission. But guess what? How that commission works? That team starts to grow and you help people to learn, and you're putting other people first and you're helping them be successful, and they start selling a lot. It adds and adds and adds. And this level here literally tops off at $25,000 per week. So you can make up to $100,000 a month, or depending on how many weeks there are in the month, like $25,000 a week by helping other people to sell the product and fill the buckets. So huge part. These are called cycle bonuses, and you'll learn more about that in the compensation plan. Just know that is just incredible. By helping other people to get other people started on this amazing product, the point value itself will kick out commissions for you. And once you're making those commissions and your people are making those commissions, you can actually earn 3 levels of commissions on their commissions, which is like so cool. So if I'm making, or let's say somebody's making $25,000 a week, let's just say 10 for easy math. I help somebody in my team make $10,000 in those cycles, from them filling up their buckets and getting those bonuses. They're making $10,000 a week. I can earn on that first level, those people that I brought in directly, 25% of that. I can make $2,500 on the commissions that person just earned by helping them make that. And that happens for a second level, 20%, and a third level, 20%. I'm not going to go into the details here. Again, go to build331.com. Step 8, I have a whole compensation plan that talks deeply into this, but I just want you to get the vision for a second of how incredibly big this is. Incredibly big. We just help a few people. So not everybody's going to do that much, but once in a while you get some that really do, and they start really building a lot. And when they're becoming successful and we're helping them do that, we're able to earn on their success as well. It's a team effort. There's no free rides here. This marketing plan is so fair. I've never seen anything like it. And it's really endless. So just to wrap it up and end it up, there's the important part about those 2 buckets and on where the money can be made in the, over $100 a week, is in being on a subscription. And so when we start people up in the brand partnership or wholesale, we want to make sure that they have a monthly subscription going on. You can earn up to $100 a week on that first level of just 1 sleeve a month coming, which you're using anyways at home. So set yourself up on that subscription. And if you start sharing a little bit, you can definitely earn. And keep the points from flushing out. So you might just have a few people that get started. Maybe you haven't really built a vision to go far with it, but you can still fill those buckets and not lose those points. And when you're ready to activate, if you will, or get started, those points are there for you to be able to cash in on later. But if you really want to go further than that $100 a week, you want to be getting at least 2 of these or one of our maintenance kits to be able to make sure that you have enough points in there and that you're at the gold level or above, and then you unlock the entire marketing plan. You can completely maximize the marketing plan by working with that. And this is just enough product for 2 people. So beautiful, simple way to get started. It's an amazing marketing plan. Do learn more about it. To wrap up here, thank you for your attention. Please make sure, again, if you're getting started, get joined in on our Facebook group, the Quantum Field team. Also on our YouTube page, you might be watching it here now. Make sure you hit subscribe, like this video, share it with people that you think need to hear this. And then start X39 and build 331. That's the product site and the business site. Make sure you don't miss those. And again, I will be back here. There's going to be a call on Saturday morning, a business builder call. There might even be another call somewhere in between. I'll see if we can get like a little bit more of the schedule that's set, onto this slide for you. But I'll be back here again Monday and again next Wednesday. Thank you again for your attention. I'm going to go ahead and stop share and just say goodbye. I super appreciate your attention. And I know I spoke really fast, and I'm a bit of a geek around all this stuff. But again, thank you. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your evening, and talk to you soon.